Good morning. Welcome. It's good to see all of you. I'm Marcia Warren Lewis, one of your prayer chaplains, and I'm going to lead us in some meditation this morning. From Deepak Chopra. When we know who we really are, in that knowing, we have the ability to fulfill any dream we have, because we are the eternal possibility, the immeasurable potential of all that was, is, and will be. Years ago, there was a movie in which a man is racked with guilt and remorse for a murder he committed. He was a slave trader also, and he wants to atone, so he throws a bag of heavy weaponry over his shoulder and sets out to climb a mountain. When he reaches the summit, he is met by some indigenous Americans whose members he had taken in the past. And the chief approaches him with a sharp knife. The fellow drops to his knees, but the chief, instead of killing him, cuts the bag of penance and watches it fall. He is free. All too often we live with self-inflicted penance. We believe pain will bring atonement, when all it does is bring more pain. We need to let it go. We can't change the past, but we can change how we look at it. Florence Scovel Shinn wrote, "For each of us, there's a perfect expression, a place to feel that no one else can." So often we try desperately to hold on and keep things the way they are, and fear locks us in. Yet when we surrender, we can find ourselves in better places. Surrender isn't giving up. It's asking Spirit to show us a better way. And Spirit always answers. So let's go into our time of silence. What do I need to let go? What do I need to let go and become my divine presence? And breathe. Let go. Live. Love. Today I let go of any guilt and remorse, and I surrender and forgive myself for any past misdeeds. I ask Spirit to help me lead a life of kindness, love, compassion, and service. I am the eternal possibility. And so it is. Blessings.
One, two, testing. Yep. What a way to start the day. Wasn't that beautiful? Give them another applause. Thank you. So, my name is Reverend Denise Shergan, and I am here to welcome you to another Sunday at Unity of Nashville, whether you are sitting here in person, or I know that there are several of you that are watching online, and so we say hello to you also. We have an exciting thing happening here today, because I want to share with you, there is a person that's going to come up here in just a moment to do music, and you may not have seen him up on this stage much. You've probably seen him because he helps clean our facility every week. So he's just pretty amazing, and Marcia and I see him, and a lot of times he's here early on Sunday morning. And I became friends with him on Facebook, and then I went, oh, he sings. Huh. Be careful what you put on Facebook, because your minister watches, okay? And so we have a special person with us this morning. Ben Silas is going to be doing music. Ben, we're just excited that you're here, and I see you brought some of your fan club here this morning. And before we get started, I think Alicia is going to do an opening prayer treatment for us. And then, Ben, you will be next.
Good morning. I'm Lydia Bird, and I'm going to share with you and guide you in an opening treatment. And I'd like you to just relax right now. And I'd like you to relax your body with the movement of your breath in and breathe out. Just breathing in and breathe out and relax. And I'm going to speak this treatment in first person. Please let it be your words. There's only one life, one holy life, sacred, perfect essence. I call God love and light. This life, it created me out of itself. And I am a perfect reflection of this life in all ways. Aligned in heart and mind in peaceful measures, I feel this presence warmly flowing through my body as my lips form a gentle smile. I am now at peace. Phrases such as I can't, I won't, I don't, and I'm not enough are gradually now replaced through positive reinforcement and changes in mindset. As this perfect peace of God, imbued with love, all fear melts away, and it lets my true divine self emerge and shine forth. This is what I am. And this fog has lifted, any fog has lifted. My mind is clear, my heart is open. I let go of yesterday's. I allow the wisdom of today's message to reach every aspect of my human beingness, and I embrace in gratitude, faith, hope, joy, and confidence. The awareness that I am created to reach my highest potential. That's what I am. I give thanks that my words are fulfilled, pressed down and overflowing, and I release them fully to the universal law of creation, knowing they return to me all that is mine to receive. I am so grateful. I am so grateful. And I say thank you. Thank you. I declare it so, and so it is. Amen.
Well, good morning, everybody. shadow disappears, let the sparrow drink your tears and fly away. Sing another love song. All of this must come to pass like summertime, fresh cut grass. And how we try to make it last, then it's gone. Everybody falls apart and takes an arrow through the heart and stumbles blindly through the dark alone. Sometime in the end we find our way across the bridge from yesterday, wide awake just before the dawn. Love is all there is, so it goes, and so it is. So it is. Love is all there is. So
Thank you. Yes, thank you very much. I'm going to tune this guitar here for a minute. Wait.
That is just fine. I don't mind sharing the stage with... Yeah? Yeah? My goodness, I feel like I'm 12 years old and I just had a really giddy moment. I might be blushing a little bit. Okay, that was beautiful. Well, I am Tanya Miller-Heyer, your ministerial intern, and I am delighted to be here. I gotta remember where I'm at. So, a book study. A book study's coming up with someone you guys probably don't realize is here as well. And we have only one of them in our congregation. Isn't that nice? Just one. And that is called a licensed Unity teacher. Oh, sorry, we have two. Well, as far, huh? Okay, great, Judith Jones. Well, Joan Campbell Kennedy is a licensed Unity teacher for a better part of 30 years, and she is teaching a class. And I will say, as a ministerial student, LUTs are sent through the most rigorous curriculum, just as I am, just as every Unity minister. So if you want to have that quality education, we have it. So I'm going to just say, Joan, thank you. Thank you for offering a class. This is Wednesdays at 10 a.m. in the classroom and on Zoom, and is the autobiography of a Christian heretic by Reverend Jim Rosemergy. Reverend Jim Rosemergy is an excellent author, and we do study that still. So please, please take a class with our two and only LUT. Okay, so Monday nights, we do have a men's support group. It is in the cottage at 6:30. They're doing a new book, Living Untethered by Michael Singer, and it is facilitated by Jeff Fasano. Wednesday night, Zoom at noon. Wednesday day, Zoom at noon. This is the midweek prayer with the chaplains. Check it out. Friday morning meditation. This is going to be a new one. This is called Mastering Life's Energies. That sounds exciting, right? And that is with Reverend Denise Jurgen, Friday mornings at 10 a.m. in the meditation room. Saturdays are 9 a.m. in the foyer with Calais. Bring your mat, get some move on. So for today's topic, we're talking about crossing the border of your own self-inflicted limitations. Ooh, that sounds icky, right? Well, I was listening to a Viktor Frankl book called Hope, and he said, what are we without death? What are we? And I thought, how appropriate. If a human doesn't have the mentality that we might die, do we have any incentive to get out of bed? Do we just put off the things that we would normally do because we might live forever? Think about that. If we have an eternal perspective, what does that mean? Do we just de-layer? Let it all go away. Get out of my way. I'm going to do that now. Show me something new. I want to be more of me because I am God, right? Isn't that beautiful? So today for your meet and greet, I invite you to tell your neighbor wholeheartedly, you are the eternal. Let's hear it.
So if you will begin to make your way back to your seats. As I've said many times, when I first started working with you all, no one talked to anybody much. Now I can't get you to stop talking, that's a wonderful thing. I do want to make an announcement from me this morning before we go to the next song. We actually, in this present moment, still have 3 licensed teachers, but one of our licensed teachers is in a live hospice right now. Her name is Miss Wanda. Some of you have taken classes from her. I don't expect her to be here much longer. Few days, could be today, could be tomorrow. But I want you just to hold her in your heart. She has been a magnificent energy and presence throughout the years of Unity of Nashville. And we just need to hold her in the light as her soul is making its transition back to the light. Quite interestingly, your next song is Let It Go. So there you go. And introduce your...
Thank you, Reverend Denise. It sure is my pleasure to be here this morning to play some of these songs. These songs, I've not played these songs for anybody. I've not been playing out in the world much at all. I've just been at my house writing songs. Yeah, and so it's a real thrill to have these songs suddenly supported with this wonderful band here, right? This is my good friend. I want to introduce Jeff Berry on accordion. And actually, Jeff and I met about 15 years ago right here in this building. We joined a men's group together and got to know each other through Unity. So it's pretty special, kind of full circle here to be back playing music on stage. This is a song that has become a song that I've kind of worked on it slowly over about the past 6 months or so, and it changes every week or so, and I put new lyrics in. But it's kind of a morning meditation. It's kind of part of my routine to help me kind of remind myself how to be in the world. And it goes like this.
I let go. I let go. Of everything out of my control. I let go. I let go a little more of everything. I think I already know. And I've been holding on too tight to the past and the future. And I need to be right. And I ain't gonna hold on anymore. I'm gonna let go. I'm gonna let go. Let the river flow. I let go. And I let go of who I am and who I was before. And I let go. And I let go little more. I see myself opening the door. And I've known love and I've known heartache. And I know those feelings, they reverberate. My body and my mind still keeping score. Then I let go. Let go, and oh, let the river flow. I let the river flow. I let the river flow. Gonna let the river flow. Yeah, I'm gonna let the river flow. La, 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 la. I'm gonna let the river flow.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, Ben. Thank you, crew. Oh, let the river flow. I'm Marcia Lewis, one of your chaplains in the pastoral care ministry, and it's my distinct honor and pleasure to share a sacred reading with you. And let the river flow from James Dillett Freeman. I'm journeying on. I'm on an immortal journey, and I have yet many and much more journeying to do. Through chance and change, by way of worlds forgotten and courses unremembered, yet graven in my soul. I came up to here, and from here, by ways unknown, yet ways my soul has drawn me to. I journey on. This is the human condition. I've risen on innumerable mornings. I've slept through innumerable nights. I've journeyed on innumerable journeys. I have lived in familiar and unfamiliar worlds, and I've had brave and beautiful companions, lovely friends, and I shall have them again. I've been weak, I've been strong, I've been wise and unwise. I've come on much curious knowledge, some remembered and some forgotten. I've done many deeds, some worthy, some unworthy. What I'm undertaking, I'm not sure, but somehow I am sure it is an enterprise worthy of my effort. Where I'm going, I'm not sure, but I am sure it is a destination worthy of myself. And so it is. Namaste.
So if you'll join me in singing our meditation song. Feel yourself comfortable in the seat that you're sitting on. And close your eyes and just focus on your breath for a moment. I am free. You are free. And we are free to be, free to love, free to choose. And so in this now moment, as you drop those 18 inches from your head to your heart, just breathe through your heart space for a minute. And just allow that light and love of spirit to breathe freedom right through your heart center. And what would it be like to acknowledge, to know, to remember freedom in the silence, in the silence. I am free. You are free. We are free. Living, loving Spirit, may we each remember who we are, the divine energy that is us expressing on this earth today.
unlimited. Right now, right now. We are free, we are unlimited. There are no chains that bind us. We are free, we are unlimited. Right now, right now. We are free, we are unlimited. There are no chains that bind us. We are free, we are unlimited. Right now, right now.
Isn't that a good feeling? Yes, it is. It is. So today, interesting topic, right? With all that's going on in the world. So you probably wonder, what in the world is she going to talk about today? I'm going to talk about us. You, me, Unity of Nashville. But when I think about crossing the border, the first thing I do, being a minister, is I go metaphysical, and I think about the Israelites wandering for 40 years in the wilderness, trying to find some place, the promised land, the land of milk and honey. They were looking for a place that was going to be an elevated consciousness place from where they had been. And when you look at that story metaphysically, that's us. I don't know how long we wander in the wilderness, but I've wandered for many years at times, trying to get to whatever I thought I was trying to get to. And sometimes the border was something that I put up myself. Can you hear that? I want you to hear it again. Sometimes the border that you have to cross is something you've put inside yourself. And you keep walking up to it and going, not yet, not today. So let's see where we're going with this. If you remember last week, we talked about 4 things. We talked about showing up. We talked about paying attention. We talked about telling the truth. We talked about not getting attached to the outcome. And those things still apply this week. Because whatever line in the sand, whatever border that you have placed there and said, I will do that when. You know what I mean? When I get more money, when I get more education, when I something. And so as you are journeying through the wilderness, are you showing up? Are you paying attention? Are you telling the truth to yourself? Are you not being attached to what you think is going to be across that border? Because the thing I want to share with you this morning is sometimes I think I know what's across that border. And I put my toe across and it doesn't look exactly like what I thought, and then I go, no, that's not it. Sometimes the border looks like that. Looks like a great big faith jump. And it's like, what is down there that I might fall into the middle of? Might this work? Might this not work? Am I brave enough to do this? Fear. Internally, that's what stops us. Charles Fillmore says that fear is one of the most subtle and destructive errors that humans experience. Can you hear that? In fact, Charles Fillmore, and this is probably going to freak some of you out, said that an error in thought is a sin. That's all a sin is. Missing the mark, missing where you're trying to go, and you have an error thought that's keeping you away from it. He also said that fear paralyzes us. Mind, body, and spirit, paralyzes us, keeps us stuck at the border. So ask yourself this morning, what is the fear that keeps me stuck? And maybe you're sitting there and going, I've done it all. I'm exactly what I want to be. But I don't know about you. You climb a mountain, you look, you go, whew, I can breathe for a few minutes. And then all of a sudden a new idea comes through, right? A new idea, and you go, oh, I want to do more. I want to do something else. And then this whole process starts over and over and over and over. It's the human condition. So, you all remember that? And she gets right to the edge of this forest. It's the witch's forest that she has to go through to be able to get to where she's going. This is Dorothy and the Wizard of Oz. And the sign there says, I wouldn't enter if I were you. What is your sign? I wouldn't do that if I were you. You have one of those people inside your head? It's like, this is mine to do, and could be your mother, could be your father, could be society, could be friends. Have you ever shared something with someone and they went, gonna do what? What you know is that was not the person to share it with, right? First, it's like, don't share it with that person. I've done that many times. I did that years and years ago when I said, I think I'm going to be a Unity minister. You're going to be a what? Nah. Women can't do that. That's what the first thing I was told. Interesting. I wouldn't do that if I were you. Interesting. For God hath not given us the spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind. That's found in one of those little obscure books in the New Testament you probably haven't read or wouldn't read, but it was Letters to Timothy, and it was a pastoral letter. It was a letter of encouragement that you don't have to be afraid for what you're thinking is yours to do, because the living, loving presence of God that lives in you gave you a sound mind, gave you a place to know that if it's yours to do, you've got the power and all the love and the joy and the peace flowing through you in this now moment to step across the line, whatever that might be. Years ago, Unity Ministers of the Mid-Atlantic States, they have a conference every year that Dr. Judy and I will be going to this year and doing a presentation and doing some music there. But this was probably 20 years ago. There was a woman there by the name of Rhonda Britton. And she had a book that she had put out called Fearless Living. And what she said to all of us in the conference is, we have drawn our own line in the sand. We've gone, whoops, I'm not going past that. I'll do everything on this side, but not over that. So for about a minute and a half or 2 minutes, if this brings up anything for you, what line have you drawn in the sand that you're willing to acknowledge this morning? Share with somebody. So finish your thought, and let's pull back together for a moment. I hope that gave you some things to think about. So I'm going to share quickly my very favorite story in the New Testament. My very favorite. It's the man laying at the pool of Bethesda. It's in John, if you want to look it up. And he had been laying there for almost 30 years. Now, the reason he was laying there is that people were told that at a certain time every day, the angels came and stirred that water. And if you were the first person to get into the water, you would be healed. No one else. You had to be the first person. And every day he tried. He couldn't walk. He tried to crawl. He tried to get people to help him. He couldn't get any help to get in the water or to be the first person to get in the water. I just want you to think about that metaphysically in your own mind. What is it that you have tried to do, but then you see somebody else has done it and you go, I can't. They've already done it. Well, as fate would have it, Jesus, the master teacher, came by one day. Looking at all of these people that were laying by this pool, waiting for the angel to stir the water and get in and be healed. And Jesus looked at him and he said, What are you doing here? I've been laying here for 30 years. Nobody will help me. And every time the angel stirs the water, I try to get there and I can't get there, and I'm never going to be healed. I'm never going to get to what I want. Now, do you think Jesus, the master teacher, went, oh, bless your heart, honey? In fact, when you read the scriptures, it seems a little rough around the edges, doesn't it? I was talking to somebody about tough love the other day, and here it is. Because you know what Jesus said? Take up your mat and get up and walk. And you know what happened? He took up his mat and he walked. What is hanging us up as people? What are we sitting waiting on for an angel to give us some sort of a message? For somebody to come by and go, get up off your behind and do it? What are we waiting on? Am I showing up in my life in the way that I want to show up? Am I paying attention to what's going on? Am I telling the truth of what is going on, or am I ignoring the signs that I'm getting because I'm still waiting? Maybe I'm waiting for the angel not to stir the waters, but to kick me in the tail and say, this is yours. This is yours. And am I telling the truth? Am I not concerned about the way it's going to look? You know, the man at the pool of Bethesda was sitting there waiting for the angel to stir the water and for him to get in the water. And that wasn't even the way his healing happened. What are we waiting on? Ben and all of his crew are getting ready to come up here and sing a song. And I took this out of the lyrics because I felt it was a wonderful way to prepare him and to get us to think. If I could turn the volume down on the thoughts in my head, isn't that it? And listen to the sound of my heartbeat, everything would be all right. What is yours to do? And are you ready to cross that line in the sand? Namaste.
got this heart, and I keep it inside my chest of drawers. Sometimes I wonder what I even need it for. Beats like a drum, turns like a Ferris wheel. Makes me feel more than I wanna feel. More than I wanna feel. If I could turn the volume down, all the thoughts in my head, listen to my heart beat instead. Let it all go by as I lie in my bed at night, where everything will be alright. Alright, alright. I open up and my cumbersome heart falls out on the floor. I don't want to feel the feelings I felt before. Now it's telling me to do what I just don't want to do. Maybe I ought to start doing whatever it tells me to. Whatever it tells me to. But if I could turn the volume down, all the thoughts in my head, listen to my heartbeat instead. Let it all fly by as I lie in my bed at night. Everything will be alright. Where everything will be alright, alright. Alright, alright. Everything will be alright. Alright, alright.
Thanks, y'all. Thanks so much.
Man, I think you just crossed your line right there. And isn't it awesome that we get to experience that as a spiritual community? We're here for each other to cross those proverbial lines in our own lives and do what is ours to do. So it's time to give back to this place. And if you're giving something tangible that you're putting in the basket this morning, hold it in your hand. As the basket passes by, push your energy into the basket, and let's say our gratitude proclamation together. Divine love through me blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive, and so it is. And as the ushers come up, sing with me our gratitude song.
I give my hands in service.
And so we're blessing these tithes and offerings. We know they have been given from that space of love. And they will come into this ministry and flow through this ministry as the energy of divine love, and then back out into the universe to all those that we will be sharing this love with. We know that as we have given, so shall we receive, heaped up, pressed down, shaken together, and running over, for that's the law, and so it is. And so stand with me. Prayer chaplains and practitioners are going to come up here and stand with me up here. We're going to sing the peace song and pray out.
Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be, with God as creator, family all are we. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every step I take, let this be my joyous love. To take each moment and feel each moment in peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth, and let it
The light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. And the presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well.